Kia ora Illumines, welcome back to our channel. The brand new Disney Lorcana set, ARCHAZIA'S Island, is just around the corner, and today we have another deck tech video for you guys. We have the updated Amber Emerald Hyper Aggro deck, and KG and I are super excited for this list. Let's get to the deck list. Here we have the deck list for Amber Emerald Hyper Aggro for set 7. For 1 ink drops we got Daisy Duck and Lilo, Stitch, just like usual, but we have this new edition Kita. She's from Into the Inkland set. She's the 3rd set for Lorcana, purely because we are running her shift as well. The new card from the set, we also have the Lady 1 ink drop. She is wild. You have a character named Tramp in play. This character gets +1 lore. She's just a 1 strength 2 willpower character card that quests for 1, and she could potentially quest for 2 if you play the Tramp card. For our 2 ink drops we got Lilo, we got Piglet, and we got Flynn Rider in this case, as well as Morph and Tramp. So Tramp is also the new card. It's 1 strength 3 willpower. If you have a character named Lady in play, you pay 1 less ink to play this character, and it will quest for 1, but the ability is when you play this character, a chosen character of yours gets +1 strength this turn for each character you have in play. Meaning that this Tramp card could buff up your card like Daisy and also Kita, and just taking down an opponent's threat if you need to. If it's like a mirror matchup, or if it's like into maybe some Sapphire Steel aggro or like an Amethyst deck, it just makes it a little bit easier for you to survive even though you are hyper aggro. The reason that we are running the Lady is because of the Lady shift. So it's a shift 3 card. I think I've talked about this card in the card review video, but it's a 4 strength 4 willpower shift 3, and it's got quest for 2, and the ability is when you play this character you may return up to 2 character cards with cost 2 or less each from your discard to your hand. Because of this card, we are running a lot of 1 ink and 2 ink cards. It's literally 40 cards in cost 1 and cost 2 area. So 2/3 of the deck is that, and 1/3 of the deck is spread out. But we have cards like Chernobog, which obviously you're not going to be paying the full cost for, and we thought that this card will be perfect synergy with a card like the new Tramp. So the new Tramp is 7 inkable card, adds 2 strength 6 willpower, but for each character you have in play you pay 1 less ink to play this character. It quests for 2, and it says when you play this character you may draw a card for each other characters you have in play and choose and discard that many cards. Meaning that you are able to ideally play this card around turn 4 mark. That's the most ideal scenario, and you are able to draw and discard cards that you don't need, typically probably like the bigger cards that you can't shift or whatever, because ideally you want to keep your ink around 3 or 4. It doesn't got much draw source in this deck, so for you to utilize cards well, it's just only Lady and the Tramp, and you are wanting to go into Chernobog by making your discard pile bigger and bigger. And if the Chernobog can come down earlier as possible, your opponent will find it so hard to get rid of this character. So that's why we are running 4 of this kind. It's exciting because you never run full set of this card, but ability is just so fitting in this theme, so that's why we are giving it a go. Another thing to mention is obviously because we got so many 1 ink drops and 2 ink drops, why not play the Rockstar Stitch? Fits with the synergy. It was just waste not to, so we are obviously playing him. And for Kita, because it's an early shift, I get shift 3, and making your card able to survive a little bit longer will be great, because if they survive for the whole turn, and if there's like 3 characters that's on board, it is easier for Tramp to come down on the turn later to gain the full advantage. Because it's hyper aggro, you don't need to ink too much. That's why we kept it to 20. So there's 20 uninkables in this deck. Pushing it a little bit, it is risky at times, 100%. But when you're altering, you're gonna be tending to keep all the 1 to 2 ink drops, ignore pretty much the rest. If you are facing kind of control type of deck, you are wanting to keep Lady, but other than that, just alter carefully so you don't end up with too many uninkables in your hand. If they are inkable, and if it's not a crucial card, basically just mulligan is kind of the thing that you want to do with this deck. We are playing this deck against the Sapphire Steel deck that we talked about from the previous video. I'll leave the link in the description below, and we'll also do a mirror matchup against this deck. Let's get to the gameplay. Okay, so we have the Sapphire Steel Ala Aggro deck that we talked about on our channel in the previous video against our Amber Emerald Hyper Aggro deck with Lady and Tramp cards. Okay, so we have got quite a lot of the big cuts, so we definitely don't need Chernobog, we don't need Rockstar Stitch, we also do not... In fact, actually we could shift key there, but 1, 2, 3... Okay, well... actually... I do prefer to play Daisy early on. Turn to Piglet would be better. Maybe... She'll probably be likely to be inked, so I'll keep her for ink, and I will probably mulligan Lilo as well. And keep this hand. Not too bad, not too bad. Cool, they start with Mickey Mouse. Honestly, this matchup is one of the toughest. So we are going to ink with Flynn Rider. Yep. And we'll go with Daisy Duck. And we'll pass our turn. Cool. Okay, we'll quest with Daisy. That's given. Not good to give them Alice. In this matchup, I think Tramp would be a key to take down the opponent threat. I don't think Kita is necessarily, so I'm gonna ink Kita, and I am going to play Piglet and I'll pass a turn. So next turn, if you have a character named Lady in play, you play one list. That doesn't apply in this scenario, but when you play this character, a chosen character of yours gets +1 strength this turn for each other character you have in play. So I will be able to take down a couple of their cards. Right now they're questing for 4. We can quest for more this turn, but they'll be up to 7 and we are up to 7 as well. If we can do a trade that benefits us more, it is more ideal. However, we draw Lady here, so let's play her. I think I would like to keep Piglet, so I will play this and play Tramp for... I think here we can give it to Daisy and we'll challenge the Mickey Mouse or Tipo. Resist is a little bit annoying. Okay, let's take down the resist first. Yep. And then we will quest with Piglet to make sure that we're getting some quest on the board. And we'll pass our turn, because we want to keep the next Tramp as well. We could have played it this turn, but I prefer to keep the Tramp. Also, another thing to mention, because we are running all characters, so 60 cards of our deck is characters, we do not have to worry at all about facing our opponent Daisy, and also Pete as well. Like, that doesn't do anything to us. We're just gonna put characters out and deal with the characters that we have constantly. Easy peasy, that's just what our goal is. Okay, so we have the characters available. I think we want to trade the Tramp into it, so let's buff up the Tramp by playing this. Yep. And you can challenge into Lawrence. Yep, and you'll survive. Perfect. And we'll play Piglet. Tipo. No, better quest. So let's quest. Quest. Yep. Yeah, happy, that's fine. Give it to them. That's whatever. So next turn they quest for 3. Next turn we quest for 3. If she survives, 5, 7, 8, 9, 18. So should be okay, but yeah. As I suspected, she was gonna go. And okay, that's it. It's not too bad. Okay, now this is the time that we can play Tramp. Okay, I can play both. Alright, let's do that. Play her, and then we'll play the other Tramp. Yeah. Yes. Gonna discard 5. Well, gotta discard one of them, unfortunately. If I discard another 4, that comes to 7. I can play Chernobyl in the next turn. So let's do that. Haha. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Questing to 511. I think we could just quest. Or do we have to take them down? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. We can go up to 16. 1, 2, 3, 4. Do we trade better here? Oh, they have Pluto. Okay, no, we just have to quest. I think we are faster than them, so we'll just quest. Might be a mistake, but we'll have to throw literally everything at them to try to take down Pluto, and that just does not seem worth it for me. So I'll just put it down, and if they're gonna start hitting us, so be it. Okay, resist 1 Cogsworth is pretty nice in this scenario, to be honest. Yeah, they have taken no damage from any of these challenges. Tipo will, that's fine. But I don't think they can do anything to the standing characters. They need to top deck. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Is it? No, we don't want to, no. I think we can just play this for free. Actually, I could have played Lilo there. Oh well. Okay, well that's how Chernobyl and that interaction works. You see how easy it was for him to come down on the board with Tramp as well. And also Tramp utilizing the ability of when he come on the board. And also this Tramp as well. These are all 3 new cards, by the way. And they synergize as well, really well together. And also somehow Chernobyl comes into the picture as well. I'm just going to quest with obviously the 2s. And that's game. I would say this matchup is quite tough. If they play cards like Alice and also the new Bagheera, it was really, really tough. And you could see there as well, if Cogsworth came like turn earlier, super difficult because your cards don't really have much strength. Obviously like Small Lilo, this Lilo, as well as Lady and the Tramp only having 1 strength. When some characters have resist, it is kind of a game over for you to actually do much damage. That's why you gotta hold your Tramp card that is 2 inkable cost to utilize him in a strategic way to make sure that you are taking down their opponent's card in their favorable traits. That's why like New Daisy becomes so useful because she's got 4 willpower as well. She usually survives the majority of the challenges and is still able to quest like later. Okay, cool. Let's play this deck against the mirror match. Okay, so we have the mirror match gameplay here. I'll just make sure the opponent starts. Hope that computer doesn't go too fast and I can beat the simulation. Okay, we have the Stitch. Interesting. We could give that a go. Should we give that a go? It's not a new card, but I feel like we could give this a try. We haven't even done this kind of strat yet, so I think that might be interesting. Yeah, why not? Let's do that. We don't need Lady if that's the case. Tramp will keep, and we'll alter that. Cool. We have so many Stitch. What the heck? Okay, cool. Let's go Lilo and pass it in. Yes, see? Look, they have the Daisy up on board, which is not great for us, but we do get a character card, and that's a guarantee in this deck. We'll quest with Lilo. We need to catch up with the speed. And we will play, I think for us to be able to use Tramp's ability smartly would be the way, meaning that I think we should just ink cards like you, and we'll play double Stitch to just be safe, and we'll pass our turn. And this way we can take a favorable trade. Yep. Oh no, they play okay, they play Trap as well. Okay, they I don't know, they could have probably challenged, but I guess they are going before us, so it makes sense. But Trap there, it's whatever, I guess. I think I'll win you, and then I'll play you to give the strength to you, and I'll play you. And let's go for a challenge. Boom, boom. Nice. And let's go with you with challenge. And we will quest. Nice. It's looking good for us so far. Maybe I don't end up playing Stitch. I might be end up playing Lady to pick up a couple of cards that I might get banished. Oh, okay, they don't. Interesting. If that is the case, then that actually makes it a little bit harder for me. My 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 12. Okay, oh, 14, sorry. Maybe I challenge in and then retrieve my cards. Would it be the smarter idea here? Maybe. I think it might be a better idea. You are definitely questing. That's definitely for sure. And you are also definitely questing here. Well, do I shift? Maybe I shift and start. Or would Lady be better? The Lady would be kept on the board longer, wouldn't it? Okay, I think that's what I will do instead. So I am going to actually challenge you into you. Yep, both gone, that's fine. And I will trade. He's gonna get banished regardless, so that's fine. And you're going into him. And you are also going into him. Okay. And now I am going to play my Lady card and retrieve 2 of my friends. And let's ink one of you to play the other. And we'll pass our turn. I don't know if that's like the best move that I did there. Do let me know in the comments if there was a better way. Would love to know. But yes, yeah. I just prioritized playing Lady there to keep my hand. Could have obviously played Step to start doing the whole, you know, draw and then pick up and draw and pick up scenario. But I don't think that's the route I was gonna end up going. Quest with Lilo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 15. Okay, we actually not really gaining that much lore at the moment, which is not ideal for us. Maybe 4, 5. If we go 5, I can play 4-1. Would it be better, or would it be? I feel like this is just a better way. Just keep going wide, and we'll ink you, and we'll play you. And 4. Okay. Cool, that's fine. And we'll go with you into 1. No. Challenge. Into there. Okay. And we'll just quest with both. Cool. And it will pass our turn. Let's go. Yep. And it will just quest with all, and that should be the game. So yeah, you could easily see in this game how easy it was for us to utilize Lady to make sure that we still got ammunition. Hyper aggro is always difficult with when you don't have the draw source and when you run out of cards, and you are usually trying to win before they can use Be Prepared and stuff like that. But maybe earlier cards that trade, so like Let It Go, Dragonfire, Brawl, as well as like not as new, but like Elsa and also Maui, Hero to All, as well as Super Goof nowadays. You are able to have answers by making cards come back, so that's like what the new Lady is able to do. How she's shift 3 is really nice. You are able to do that in a really earlier on. Even if your opponent takes down Daisy, they end up probably questing for at least once or twice. So for her to come back so soon again, it will be a nightmare for your opponent to deal with again in such early stages. Piglet Pirate Captain, always just a solid card, and synergizes very well with that too. And the new Tramp, being able to come down on the board with like 1 ink if you got Lady is really good. And also the fact that you are able to pump up your characters, it kind of acts like almost like a, I don't know, Merlin Crab in a way, I guess. For Amethyst, putting down whatever strength, you usually end up giving like at least 2 or 3. So it's really nice for your characters to gain strength suddenly and to start hitting opponents' characters. So like against a mirror match like that, you just saw I was able to deal with Daisy Duck quite easily. And also in a situation like they play Sapphire steal Aggro or something like that, and they have cards like Alice and Lawrence, it's actually not that much of a problem, to be honest. With this deck, I felt it pretty comfortable. Cards that I didn't end up using is like Stitch and Chernobog, but Chernobog is definitely useful if your game does carry on longer. It's super hard to remove if it's later towards the game. And Rockstar Stitch, there are times it's useful, I can guarantee that. I wasn't able to show it in the game because both games were quite fast, and I think he is more utilized in a game that goes a little bit slower than this. If it's a faster game, I think Lady and the Tramp is definitely the way to go. Hope I was able to show the potential of those new cards because they worked really great in this gameplay. Okay, so we played the Amber Emerald updated Hyper Aggro with the new cards from set 7. Lady and the Tramp series is the new addition from the set, and it is really nice to see more movies and franchise coming into the Lorcana family, and also being a decent card for us to be able to play with as well. As I was able to show in the simulation, you could clearly see the Lady and the Tramp cards work really well with the Hyper Aggro synergy, and also we are able to use an exciting card called Chernobog. KG and I love this card. Cool ability, silly stats, and just for him to be able to come down on board with Tramp's ability and stuff like that, it just works really nice, and I think you might be able to catch some opponents off guard if they're playing Hyper Aggro, and also if they're even playing Control as well. He's just really hard to remove, so it'll be really cool to see how he will go. We will be releasing more ink table contents around deck ticks, so do let us know in the comments if you got any cards or any ink color combinations that you guys like to see on our channel. The brand new set ARCHAZIA'S Island is coming out so soon, and we are super excited for it, and I hope you guys are as well. We'll be doing pack opening videos as well as gameplay videos, and also more ink table videos like this for next couple of videos. So don't forget to like and subscribe for more Lorcana content in the future. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm super excited to hear about what you guys thought about this deck, and also the Lady and the Tramp cards being a good synergy with the Hyper Aggro. Stay ready till next time.